Scott Meister, that's my name. I own my own company, Dedicated Management Solutions. We do a variety of things, but specifically for the purpose of the quiz stuff, it's more educational based. I do consulting, small business consulting. I work with QuickBooks, significant. So I train people in QuickBooks, and then that also helps me with like consulting. But then one of the avenues that I've pursued is tutoring students in accounting classes. It's been an idea of mine to have quiz software, basically to reinforce. Obviously, if I can help my students get good results, I mean that's what I'm trying to do. There's different ways of learning, that some students say, I don't learn this way, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to take a quiz, you're going to have to take a test. And so the sooner we can get reps underneath the student, then the quicker they're going to be understanding the information, the more likely it is that they're going to score higher on tests and quizzes, which then ultimately leads to them passing their accounting class, which is then goal. So that's how I'm using it, mainly for the accounting class stuff. Well, so this has gone back a couple of years, but I was sitting for the CPA exam, and the learning platform that I use to study, they had a quiz system, and I was like, oh, this is good. I like it. And since then, well, fast forward a couple of years, and then I started tutoring, and then a student of mine had their teacher basically, it was pretty intense. I'm just trying to get my numbers right, but it was basically they had really, I don't want to say simple questions, but the structure of the question was the same. And so it was, this account has a debit or credit balance, and then they would answer, and your only answers were debit or credit. And then they would have a variety of types of questions and basically what I saw with this student is he would do this in front of me as we were doing kind of a screen share. And I mean, I was quite impressed because what they did is, and he was not a model student or anything. He didn't come across as like he knew any of the information, but once he got through these, he was like, yeah, I know this stuff inside and out. I'm like, aha, this makes sense, So when I saw that, I thought, okay, I need to find something like this because this would set my students would just, wow, they would be like, okay, this is great. Like these are all my criteria. Basically, I wanted a timer, I wanted practice mode, I wanted test mode, I wanted, what was the other? Oh, the end user to be able to select the number of questions. I mean, again, the fact that the product obviously is good, but it's being able to get a hold of somebody, have a conversation, that's huge. The support side of things anymore, I feel like is almost a lost art because there's a lot of good softwares out there that aren't as great as they used to be. So I appreciate the support and just being able to reach out. I would probably call it almost like the company culture because you're very approachable and you're open for discussion. So I think that's wonderful.